Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Flying Cup battles here. We're going to stick with the same three Pokemon. We kind of have a little gimmick going on here. Well, it's like the Togekiss and the Skarmory. So the Togekiss is just going to be the Togekiss with the charm, doing a lot of damage, and that's that, right? As far as the Skarmory, we're going to be going with Steel Wing, which is absolutely going to annihilate Aerodactyls, which are going to be everywhere, extremely annoying. Hits like a truck with that quick move, and if they're Shadow, they're doing even more. And if they're Shadow, you're doing even more, right? So we're going to have some fun with that. And then that puts them all together. We do have the Mandibuzz here. So this thing is going to be obviously tanky. Now, as far as the charge moves, I'm going to have Shadow Ball this entire time. You saw me TM away Shadow Ball while we were looking at those just now. You don't want it, okay? You don't need it. It's really, go with the flying charge move. Simple as that. Alright, with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, folks, give it a thumbs up. We got quite a few battles here, and then I'm going to be hitting those Latios raids. I'm going to do as many as I can and just stack up the energy, because it is a pretty good dragon type attacker, and I don't know, I have this like obsession with stacking up numbers, and you know, especially if I find something useful like this, it's pretty decent, and there's something about it that I just want to keep collecting the energy. You're like, man, you're one of the people who talks against Niantic to fix it, and you're out here preaching to go do more raids. Hey, this is our first Mega Legendary. Let's have a little fun with it. I know people are saying it's a little difficult, but it's supposed to be that way. You know, we already talked about it. Let's get into the commentary. Leading with Mandibuzz for the majority of the time. We do start to lead with the Skarmory down the line here. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about it really quick as well. So Togekiss doesn't want to go up against Skarmory because it's steel type. Obviously a flamethrower would be nice if you can land it, but Mandibuzz is going to be able to handle Skarmory, so they're going to be retreating. Here you go, look at this, Skarmory with Steel Wing just digging into that Aerodactyl, and it's not even shiny, so we will shield this up because that does hurt. Okay, so what you do is simply shield up the rock slide and then just farm it down. Now this is probably one of the worst case scenarios, Talonflame, but that's okay. At least it's going to be still taking neutral damage. We're going to be building up to a Brave Bird. We're landing it. Are you kidding me? Let's go. This is going to KO. And they're bringing in their own Skarmory, which does have Wing Attack, bringing in Togekiss, and just a few more charms, and we're taking the win there. We're up to 420 wins. Let's get it. All right, next battle, folks. I'm having a blast with this team. Now, I did have fun in this Flying Cup with this specific team here, and I'm sure I could have fun with other teams. And I do like these cups that they do come out with, but I'm gonna have to say Niantic, or anybody who's listening, who can put in any sort of input to anybody there, maybe we can try these newer kind of mixed cups in Ultra League. I know Master League is going to be a little bit of a not really happening kind of a situation, but Ultra League definitely has plenty of Pokemon for it to be viable for many different types to be picked in the Ultra League instead of the Great League, or maybe you can have Great League and Ultra League Flying Cup. I mean, that would be a blast, and I don't think it would split the player base too much so that nobody's finding a match. I think it would be perfectly fine. But hey, you know, just a little bit of an input. I'm not saying it with an attitude or why are you not doing this. I'm just saying it from a point of like, hey, it would be nice, you know? Hey, maybe you want to think about it. All right, so Emolga, that thing's going to be pretty troublesome, a little bit of a nuisance. Pretty good. Electric type in a Flying Cup. Oh, all right. Mandibuzz is going to be able to handle it the best out of the three Pokemon that I do have, although Togekiss is going to just really chunk away at everything that's not getting resisted, so that's basically just a Skarmory, right? I mean, you could go with like a Golbat or a Crobat, I suppose. They're flying, but nobody's using those. Actually, you know, I don't know. I mean, points don't matter, right? Wins, they do matter if you're using a premium pass, but I'm going to say I don't think I've used one this season. In last season, I mean, I don't do that anymore. Great lead up against the Drifblim. They're going to be swapping into a Altaria, and it's over here. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss and let all of these go. Sky Attack's going to be doing a decent amount of damage still, but we're still going to be able to win this one here and also get to the Ancient Power on the Drifblim, which is still going to be doing a lot. And we could totally just shield this Icy Wind up and still just chunk away. Or they're going to farm us down. Okay, good call, exactly. So bring it in the Mandibuzz here. Icy Wind, we're going to let it go. Mandibuzz is a pretty tanky Pokemon. Taking that hit, no problem. Lowering our attack, but we're still going to dish it out. And they're letting this one go. And they're barely surviving. Now, we'll be able to take this Icy Wind here, but we're going to shield it up just because we want to preserve our health, and immediately swapping into our Skarmory. And they have a Mandibuzz themselves in the back. So Steel Wing is not necessarily going to be a great move at all. Okay. Although you're going to see me winning a matchup up against another Skarmory in a mirror with it. Don't know if we'll see when it happens. It's solely for the Aerodactyl. Simple as that. I mean, you're going to just drill right through it. Like, you could just think of a cartoon of a Skarmory just drilling into the mountain. That's what it's doing to Aerodactyl. Okay, there you go. All right, next battle. Let's go. And there it is. But what do we do here? Swap? Yeah. You know, a regular Aerodactyl, I would say, I would stay. But it's just doing too much. So Togekiss, we're going to have to bring it in. Now, the reason why I didn't go straight Aerodactyl is because I knew they'd retreat. And we're going to be able to just swing around with that later down the line. And this is not really a bad matchup here at all anyway. Now, oh, we're getting the boost too. Okay, yeah, it's that one. So we're winning that matchup where we shouldn't have. They're bringing in their Aerodactyl. We won swap. Bringing in our Skarmory here. Just dig it in. We're going to have to use our last shield, leaving us vulnerable. But it's okay. We're going to have a lot of energy. Or a decent amount, plus a full Mandibuzz. Okay, so they got an Altaria in the back. We resist their moves. The Dragon, the Flying, the Moonblast. It will start adding up, but we're going to go ahead and swap here. Now, the reason why I did this, we're going to be able to take a Moonblast. I don't know. I could have just stayed with Skarmory, but whatever. It wasn't like I needed to pull this one off to get this win here. So, bringing in the Mandibuzz, having it to, I don't know, get a little play in here. Getting to another foul play. Now, you farm up quick with this thing. That you could go with Dark Pulse, right? Foul play is not obviously doing as much damage, but you're getting to it quicker. The other one could be a surprise, right? Say the opponent's expecting the other dark move that does less, and you hit him with a harder Dark Pulse. So, hey, it's all up to you. Next battle, we have that Shadow Aerodactyl. Again, we're going to go ahead and retreat into our Togekiss, and they're bringing in a Skarmory. So, Charm's still going to be doing some good damage. Now, if they have Steel Wing, that's where they're going to be able to farm you down. They're going to go for the Sky Attack. Now, the reason why I shield up here, typically I would let it go, is because I was riding on getting the boost here and getting a shield in return. Okay, and I didn't think they were going to farm me down here, and they were able to get to another Ancient Power at least. I mean, so they're going to farm me down, but they're very low. So we could just bring in Mandibuzz, or we could bring in Skarmory to just absorb their charge moves, so we don't have to worry about using a shield. But then again, Mandibuzz is a shield itself. Look at that Brave Bird damage. Are you kidding me? All right, so we're farming them down there. 1-to-1 shield, going for the foul play right off the bat. And like I said, you don't need Shadow Ball. They're bringing in that Aerodactyl, immediately swapping into our Skarmory, and they have a Dragonite in the bag, which we're going to be resisting Dragon. So this is another good situation for us. And just because we have Steel Wing doesn't mean we automatically lose, although it does change some matchups for you. Say they go, you had a win, you would win up against a certain Pokemon with Wing Attack. If you have Steel Wing, now you lose. So it's kind of a swap out. You kind of need to get used to it. It's not like complete garbage, but it's not as good as your other quick move. But it certainly gets those wins up against Aerodactyl, as you can see, which are all over the place. So let's get it. Next battle, we're met with a Gligar. And, you know, I think pretty much every matchup is going to be okay for Mandibuzz, as long as it's not like a Shadow Aerodactyl or Togekiss, right? So they're swapping it to their own Mandibuzz, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss here and let it go. I do believe they have Air Slash. Yeah, so they're going to be doing a little bit more damage here. What was that foul play? No, this is not the Air Slash one. No, definitely not. So we're charming them down, holding on to all of our energy. We could go Flamethrower, but we're going to immediately throw that Ancient Power here onto the Gligar. Yeah, makes sense. Flamethrower would have done more, but again, trying to get the boost, not always relying on it, but it could be a chance there. Bringing in our Mandibuzz, they swap into a Gyarados with Waterfall. Okay, so Skarmory has Steel Wing, which is not going to be very effective to that water. So we don't really want to have that matchup here. So we're going to go ahead and shield this Aqua Tail up. Wouldn't have done that much damage, but those Surfs or those Waterfalls are going to add up, so we need to kind of preserve it. That's one thing, you know, people think they could take a charge move, and then all of a sudden the quick moves start adding up, and they didn't, you know, account for all of those. So we're going to go ahead and go for another one and try to take it out. I do believe we'll try to double shield this. Yeah, we double shielded it. And back in with the Gligar, we immediately swap here, and we're just still kind of warming up to this team. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Flying Cup. It's has a lot to do with your lead. Like, it's not a full RPS, but it can be pretty bad for you. Pretty sure you've already experienced that. And we're going to go ahead and farm down that Gyarados with Steel Wing. Let's go. Next battle. Met with a Skarmory here. So this is a good lead for us. So we like this. Shadow or not, it doesn't really matter. Mandibuzz is just going to be able to take those hits. Even if they hit you with Brave Bird, I mean, it's still, you know, it's going to do damage, obviously. But we swap as they do bring in their Aerodactyl, and it's an instant win. And yeah, there you go. Next battle, what are we going to see here? A Togekiss. Now, that's horrible. What are we going to do here? Swap into our own Togekiss. See if it's synced up. And it is. Beautiful. This is perfect sync. All right. Oh, they stuck a Charm through. That's fine. I should have, you know, kept going if I knew better. But we were going to go down. So they snuck that through, take us down. They have a Ancient Power ready to go. We can let this go. Mandibuzz is, I mean, it's going to do as much as a Charm. Yeah. And we're going to farm them down. I know that's a bit of a stretch, right? But they've used a shield, and we're getting rid of their Charm users. So let's see if they have another counter. Other counters for Flyers, or at least Mandibuzz is going to be an Amola. And yeah, we'll see. Skarmory does not want to really go up against that thing at all. So they have a Drifblim back there. We're going to go for the Sky Attack before they get to their Icy when they're letting it go. So we definitely do not want to go for Brave Bird. Don't, you know, get too excited for that Brave Bird. You can, I guess, because it could take them by surprise, but you've just lowered your attack, or sorry, your defense. And then, you know, you're not going to be able to just let things go, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is farm down. It's so nice that we're able to do that. We need to build up to 2 charge moves here. We're just going to go ahead and throw that first one. And let's get it. And this should be enough to take out the Gyarados. And then we'll be taking the win here. All right. So I don't know. You know, honestly, I'd probably rather play the Flying Cup than the Open Great League. But who knows? Next battle, we're met with a Shadow Gyarados. And again, pretty much Mandibuzz can handle mostly everything in this cup here, except for the even Olamola or Amolga. Gosh, I always get those stinking names confused. All right, so we got a Skarmory dance going on here. Let's get it. All right, so they are running Wing Attack versus our Steel Wing here. This is not like an even comparison by any means. So it's not like, oh, Steel Wing's so much better. Okay, they had health, and you know, we got the advantage with our Skarmory. Anyways, see what's gonna happen here. They're gonna go for the Brave Bird. They do, and they swap into their Gyarados and farm us down. That's okay. We still have 2 shields, so do they. But we're gonna go ahead and bring in Togekiss and just look at that damage. We snuck a Charm through. I don't know if that's actually gonna be the KO Charm. It is. Oh nope, they swapped. Bring in the Skarmory. It's over. And no, never. Oh wait, no, I got confused. Yes, we took them out, and then they just immediately bring in their Pokemon, and this is our last one. They got a Shadow Aerodactyl. I mean, this thing is going to be, oof, dangerous. That quick move just does so much. We need to get to 2 foul plays if we are looking to take this win. We need to get both of these foul plays off if we're looking to take the win as well. So there's the 1 and 2, folks. We got it. That was a close one, I'm telling you. Mandibuzz is an amazing pick for this cup. It's really good. And this one is not even ideal. I think you can get a better one through trading, right? A lower attack, whatever. Make it bulkier. Next battle, we're met with a Aerodactyl. Like I said, we can stay here for this fight. This is no problem. We will win this matchup. So long as you do shield up. I mean, if they double shield, yeah, they could quick move you down, but that's on them. They've used 2 shields, and then you can try to figure it out. But otherwise, you should be able to... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think they could have won that there, right? I don't know. But they caught. Nice catch, you know, sweet. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss and let this go. Aerial Ace, I'm expecting. There it is, exactly. That's what you want to run. Not no Shadow Ball. I don't know why I put that on there. What is I going to... I mean, technically, whenever you have an opportunity to even go for, say, shields are down. All right, and you're going up against, say, Skarmory. You're like, man, I need to do a little bit more damage. Still, foul play. It just still does more. It's just more efficient. So Shadow Ball is, like, pointless. The only time, I mean... Yeah, there is really no option. No reason you really need it. Anyways, we're going to be taking the win there. Looking good. So what do you want to, like, fill me in? Am I just missing something? Why do you want Shadow Ball? ever on this. Okay, anyways, next battle, we're met with a Niantic. So this is going to be able to hit you with Bubble Beam, Ice Beam. Ice Beam is going to be doing a lot of damage to pretty much everything in this cup here. It's a good pick. They can lower your attack or bait you with a debuff. So we're going to let it go. It is an Ice Beam. We're still taking it, but we can't take another one. So we're just going to go ahead and throw this in case they do try to, I don't know, bait me with a Bubble Beam, and we're going to do less damage, so getting that through. At this point, we've done enough to maybe just even let this go and just come in here and farm down, but it looks like we're going to shield it up. All right. And we're going to build up to 2 here in case they want to shield up. It looks like they caught with their own Mandibuzz. Again, we have one of those Mandibuzz catches. Very nice. Swapping into our Togekiss, and you already know this is going to do a lot, although it can hold its own and bring us down pretty low as well, especially if it has Air Slash like this one does right now. But we're going to throw this. As much as I wanted to farm down, if they get to another charge move, that's pretty much almost it. While holding on to this much health too, we're going to be able to do a decent amount of damage to that Shadow Aerodactyl, and you already know what time it is. You already know. Skarmory, let's go. So we're going to go ahead and farm it down, obviously shielding this up, and, well, it just does so much damage so quickly, and then just lets you load up on energy, immediately swapping as they bring in their Niantic, and they back out. We take the win. Looking good. Let's keep it moving. What are we going to see for our next fight here? And it is another one of those Niantics, so we're going to go ahead and just swap. We were leading Skarmory. We swapped it this time. Okay. Just trying to mix it up. Yep, there you go. Just a little notifications there. You can go ahead and rewind it and go ahead and look. That was a friend, and I was just looking at what time it is. Is it for Pokemon Go? What hour? Oh yeah, Wingull. Yeah, who cares? I wasn't trying to like disrespect the player or anything, but like you check notifications. I still wanted to leave this battle in, and I didn't want to edit it out because it would have looked like some shading I was doing. So there you go. So we got a Altaria out here. It's going to go ahead and bring in our Togekiss and just take this Sky Attack. It's doing a lot of damage. It always does. Neutral damage, Dragon Breath resisted. Bringing in that Niantic again, going for Ancient Power. Is going to be super effective, but still very comfortable on letting it go. It's not going to do that much. Now we get the boost. Okay, well, in that case... Oh, Shadow Aerodactyl said, nope. Yeah, you got the boost, but you're out of here. And then Skarmory says, so you are too. And we farm down with Steel Wing on our Skarmory. Looking good. Looking good. And this team is pretty good now. Play it in this order. I mean, you can swap it up, whatever you want to do. Okay. Alright, so here we go. We have Air Slash versus Steel Wing. And I'm going to assume Sky Attack and Brave Bird too. So let's see who's going to win. Alright, it's not like anybody's got an advantage. I'm sure their IVs are better than mine. Did you see mine? It's got high attack, low defense, and high stamina. HP, it's garbage IVs. This shiny. Okay. What's going on? And we're getting to another Sky Attack. I think we both just let all these go. Okay. And will we... Oh, they were still for a second. Did you see that? Okay, so they lost about a quick move or something like that. Hey, gotta love this game. Esport ready, right? Yeah. Okay. And they're bringing in their Aerodactyl. We immediately swap into our Mandibuzz here. And again, we're going to be able to handle this thing. I mean, it's just, yeah, it just does so much damage, and they back out. We take the win there. What was that? The screen like did a weird shake. I don't know if that was just for me, but it's weird. Next battle, leading with the Skarmory, met with an Altaria. Great lead. They're going to be swapping into Mandibuzz. We're going to go ahead and bring in Togekiss, and let's go. I know, I'm playing dirty with the Charm user. I know, because guess what? I really didn't want to play this cup. I was like, oh, I can't stand this cup. Oh, it's just so annoying because of the Aerodactyls. No offense to you if you're using it. But I was like, you know what? We're going to go ahead with the Steel Wing Skarmory, and we're just going to annihilate them all. And we did. Talonflame can be a pretty good pick if you don't encounter a Smackdown Shadow Aerodactyl or just a regular Aerodactyl. All right, but that's why I was just a little afraid to pick that one there. But it can definitely put in the dang work. So building up to 2 here to see if we can get a shield and just go for another one right off the bat. There's the shield and going for another one. I don't know what's going on if they overtap there, but yeah, never mind. I think they did. Who knows? It doesn't matter. So we're going to shield it up. We're still going, and we get to another foul play, but they swap the catch. Wow, nice catch. Nice catch, but they're not all built up and strong anymore. We swap into our Skarmory, and we take the win. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.